Back at the arena in San Juan for the first of our Wednesday doubleheader. This is the final game day of your women's volleyball tournament. First round of eliminations, season 74 of the UAAP. Eric Tepan kasama si Doc Ian Laurel, Bea Coronel, and Victor Lopez reporting for FEU and NU respectively. Now, off the air, we're talking about Maika Murada, and you know, we're trying to extract some more information after that report by Bea that she will not suit up anymore for the Lady Tamaraws. There's head coach Nes Pamilar, and the information, Doc, is?
Yeah, well, I think Maika Murada had, well, she's on her 5th year, so she's just maximizing her eligibility, but she's currently fully employed, so syempre, it's so hard to mix the schedules of practice and when you're working already. So like what Bea has mentioned in her report, she won't be suiting up for the FEU Lady Tamaraws. And dun pre-game naman natin, sinabi ni Coach Nes that they've made the adjustment. No need to worry. Rojas will be taking her spot in the rotation. Let's just hope that Rojas can really fill in those big shoes that were left by Maika Murada.
Now, obviously, as the #1 option, Maika Murada, that's a huge loss offensively para dito sa FEU. Yeah, do they still have, I mean, realistically, Final Four hopes?
Well, if you're talking about the offense of Murada, she constantly would bring about 10 to 12 points average in a game. So you missed that already. But more importantly, leadership #1 and blocking. Maika Murada is such an underrated blocker. Kita mo naman, she has good hang time and she reads the block very well because of her experience. Yun ang kailangan punuan nitong mga young players ng FEU. Eulalio's there. Vargas could really take charge of the offense. Alam natin how hard she hits. She just needs more consistency. But the defense should be picked up by Eulalio, Rojas, and even C, being the more senior members of the team right now.
9-8 as FEU takes the lead away from National University. The first taste of the lead for the Lady Tamaraws in this set. Mandapat with the push. Solid block by the Lady Bulldogs, but again, Giselle C finding that opening in the middle.
That's right. And Giselle C, we've seen her do this a couple of times before, but this was really perfect. Even, you know, all of the NU defenders, all they could do was just look at that ball touch the floor.
Kahit yung blocker, lumingon din eh. Naipit din ng konti.
Very good. That's nice to see. Eulalio and C really adjusting to set up that double block.
FEU on a bit of a run here as they have stretched out their lead. 11-8 at this point. Let's listen to NU.
Anong gagawin mo? Check out mo. Hindi mo idediretso sa blocker. Magaling ka naman sa ganun eh. Naintindihan. Ikaw naman, ang bola umu-over na. Anong gagawin mo sa ilalim? Maabangan mo. Eh dinudukduk na nga eh. Di gawin mo, abangan mo rin sa ibabaw. Huwag kang makialam sa ilalim. Pakialam mo yung ibabaw. Kanina pa sinasabi, tanim nyo naman sa utak ninyo. Gamble nyo na yun, oh. Sabi ko, abangan nyo yung gano'n na setter eh. Ayun nyo.
Francis Vicente pointing out the obvious several times as you look at Mark Molina of FEU.
Busy texting.
At hinahanap niya kung makapabalik niya pa si Maika Murada.
Or you not? Labo.
Yung pinapoint out ni Coach Francis Vicente is the fact that every time NU blocks, they can't seem to keep the ball alive kung bumalik sa kanila yung bola, no? And he wants to correct that before things go out of hand. Pero right now, FEU, Doc, with a 4-point lead, 12 serving 8.
Also, Coach Francis mentioning that if you're an attacker like Mandapat and you see that the block is set up, pa-check mo na. And that's an option. You can't always parang hataw ka lang na hataw, palo ka lang na palo, going at one direction all the time. So, kailangan meron ka ring konting diskarte to hit it off the block or swipe it off the block. Just like that one.
Simple for Bagang, Richelle Bagang, who hit the ball from the bottom. Actually, tingnan nyo rito, nasa ilalim siya ng bola, no? When she actually hit it. Pero napatama niya sa blockers.
That's true. And that's all you want. That you're given a short set close to the net. There's no way that you can get a good angle or a sharp angle to that ball. So talagang patama ka sa block. She did exactly that and she got the point.
Bagang trying it again, but to no avail on the second attempt. But Aganon lucky to get it off the blockers. Ito yung gusto matutunang trick
That's true.
ni Coach Vicente sa kanyang mga players.
Also, Rojas was called for a net touch. There, you see. So, yan yung sinasabi natin how important Micah Morada's blocking is. He's such an intimidating presence in that middle blocking position.
Diesta comes in for Pablo. Mary Grace Diesta. Solid block by Dadang on number 2. That's Major Rojas of FEU.
Rojas is a left-handed attacker, so it's so hard to set up that be quick to a left-handed. Giselle C should adjust and probably get Rojas to approach closer to that to the middle of the net.
Back set for Dadang, picked up by the libero Christine Agno of FEU. Aganon unable to control the power of that hit, and it goes out of bounds. Point for FEU.
I think that ball was on its way out. Medyo mahaba yung palo, but Aganon wasn't really ready or read that ball pretty well.
Is it just me, Ian, or are the points coming in a lot slower than the usual because wala yung main protagonists or main offensive players of both teams?
That's right. You know, quick points really happen if you've got a good middle attacker like Morada. Nepomuceno also does that combination play. Mabilis yung action pag ganon. But you would observe that most of the sets right now are just open sets or outside sets. So
open,
matagal talaga yung flight ng bola sa area, and you really read the plays very well. Meaning, you give more time for the defense to read the play. Kaya mahaba yung sagutan. Mahaba yung balikan ng bola. And that's the advantage of having really a good middle attacker. You know, kaya mong pag gusto mong bilisan yung pace ng laro, bigyan mo ng bigyan.
And that time, si Rojas from the middle ended that rally and gives US, or make that FEU the serve back, and a 4-point lead, 15-11. Power from Andap at that time. Vargas, medyo bumuelo ng konti, but the defense was set from Salibad and Dada.
Great block, but you really heard the power in that spike of Vargas. You're going to see that here. Vargas approached with perfect timing, but the block was set up. Giselle C with good coverage, but no one picked up for the second touch. And you can't blame Vargas. She had a good set. She gave it a good wind-up, pero talagang tatangkad ng NU blockers.
That's one of the great things going for National University, as you hear the whistle blown here. It seems there's a rotational error, no?
The technical table is saying that there was a wrong server
on the part of the NU. Napakamuda lang si Coach Vicente. FEU is enjoying a 4-point lead, 16-12 in set number 1.